on my next view of Jessica Jones as next week's episode. So I watched the entire episode, and man, I was engulfed. It was a great episode. And then I was like, oh, I'm watching the wrong dumb episode. And I should have known too, because there was stuff that was going on, and I was just like, I don't remember this happening. I don't remember this, and I don't remember that. And then I'm like, oh, I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched maybe except for the last 5 or 10 minutes. But still, I was just like,
Did you skip an episode or something?
I did. That's why I'm saying Disney Plus skipped me an episode. So for some reason they skipped me an episode, which is fine because next week's episode.
I love technology.
Oh, so good. It's going to be a good episode next week.
Well, now I'm worried about spoilers because I've never seen season 3, so
it's next week's going to be it'll be a good one, but I won't say anything.
This week was pretty good too.
This week was pretty good. Oh, yeah. Hey, we're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome. It is Monday night. Welcome to MCU Mondays right here on Feast of Fandoms. I am your host, David. With me, as always, are my co-host, Debbie. Debbie, how are you this evening?
Decent for a Monday.
For a Monday. You know, people don't like Mondays, but I look at it and say, we get to do MCU Mondays. So that makes Mondays a little bit brighter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What if I didn't have to work?
Well,
they didn't have to put up with Trish.
Full time, I'd be happy.
I tell you what, it's always dangerous to go to sleep on a Sunday because there's always a chance you're going to wake up on a Monday. So.
Right.
Anyway, also with us tonight is Andrew. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. I've been on a staycation in the Windy City the last couple days, but outside of that, it's been good. So
it is windy. It's been horrible. So we were just talking about that, but we've got warmer weather on the horizon. There's always a better day coming.
I think I saw that on a pillow at Target once.
Maybe. It's possible.
Yeah.
Don't know why not. Well, what are we talking about tonight? Jessica Jones and the foils and follies thereof. I've come to the determination that even now, Jessica is, even in this, we were talking about how dumb everybody was last week and stupid mistakes made. There was a lot of them in this one too. And there's a lot of them that I don't think it was intentionally. I think it was just written poorly. I don't think it was them making a mistake. I think it was just the writers not thinking about what they're doing, because part of this whole thing is Jessica wanting to keep Trish a secret, keep her under wraps, and we find out through what's his name? Through Salinger. Salinger gets released. He basically fingers, I say that wrong. He points out Jessica. I don't want to say fingers because that sounds bad. But he points out Jessica in the crowd. He's like, hey, she's the one that's doing all of this, blah, 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 blah. He also is he also calls out Trish, even though he doesn't know who she is just yet. It's a female, another female super. And now it's going to be even harder for Jessica to keep Trish a secret. But when you've got Jessica, who is famous now because Salinger has pointed her out, she's been on this news conference and people are watching her, they're following her around, taking pictures of her, and you've got Trish wandering around with her. And I'm like, yeah, let's not make this too obvious, shall we? Who's the super that's working with you? Well, my guess would be it's that girl that's always hanging around with you. Maybe you ought to look into her. So I don't know if Jessica's just dumb or if the news people are dumb because they're not putting 2 and 2 together. I don't know. But Jessica's doing a piss poor job of keeping her under wraps, if you ask me.
Well, she did tell her to leave.
Yeah, but even still, it doesn't take much to say, okay, I'm going to tell her to leave, and she's going to leave, and they're not going to see her there. But now the reporters know who Jessica is. All they've got to do is follow Jessica around and say, "Hey, look,
Oh, it's
there's
her.
somebody. Oh, hey, there's somebody else. Let's find out about her. Let's see what she's doing. Why is she hanging around Jessica all the time?" And being that Trish is a known personality, Patsy, it's almost like she's basically an open book anyway. So,
and she's one of those personalities that if someone calls her out or calls her something, she's gonna blow her cover.
oh
You know,
yeah,
that scarf and beanie aren't gonna stay on for that long, especially if it's summer. Like that would be a little suspicious. So, you know.
so it's just I don't know. It's just a
Salinger's got the ball on his court right now, so
and he goes. Did he hire Jeri, or was Jeri just going to take the case because
She needed to get the heat off her firm.
off of her
the-
firm?
yeah.
Right.
Because of
Because
what
he even says
what's his face did.
Yeah. Well, and he even says you need me more than I need you. So, yeah.
Gotcha. So I'm just, and he even goes, and, you know, they butt heads with him for a little bit too, to where it's, you know, you got to tell me everything. No, I have a law degree too. Well, your law degree basically means bupkis at this point. Yada yada yada. Back and forth, back and forth.
Well, he was, to me, a bit perturbed when Malcolm walked in
Yeah.
because
Another dude. You know.
well, he's just like, I don't know who you are. He likes doing his own background check, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he does that to, I don't know, maybe use it against them somewhere down the line, or
Well,
if he
yeah,
deems-
and
if he
like,
deems them, you know, like they're cheating, you know, he'll take them out. Which,
Well,
you
and
know, Jeri needs to watch out.
Right.
well, and you know, too, it's also a lot like because he even says, you know, he goes over Jeri's background and history and all. You know, you were in a trailer park, and then you went to blah 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 blah, and then you firm with your name on it, yada yada yada. And then he talks to the partner there, and he's like, and you know, Harvard Law, magna cum laude, blah 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 blah. You did all this stuff. He knows all about them. So at this point, Malcolm is an unknown variable to him. He's like, okay, I don't know anything about this, and that puts me at a
outside of now
disadvantage.
knowing that he's worked for Jessica. He got
Right.
that information out of Hogarth, but yeah.
Hogarth.
Jessica, yeah,
Yeah.
Jessica
bitch.
trained. Yeah, I know. Yes, she is.
Oh.
Like,
even
can't
and
you
even
die
kind of
already.
well, and she's even gone so far now as to, it's for her, it's not
Oh, she loves saying the word alleged. She said it like 50 times this episode.
yeah. Well, and
Grief.
you'll find out between this episode and the next that now I'm not so much, you know, we've been talking about her being a creep and a prevert and all this other stuff, and now she's really digging into this firm as my legacy, blah blah blah. This is all that I am. This is all that it's going to be. This is all that's going to be left of me when I'm gone, basically. And I'm looking at that going, yeah, but when you go, they're just going to change the name of the firm.
Yeah, nobody's going to remember her.
Nobody's going to care.
Right.
You're dead. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
It's my firm now. I'm going to change it to my name. Sorry. Will I have a picture of you up saying our founder? Maybe. Our founder, dearly departed?
Probably
maybe.
not.
little 8x10 hanging on the corner of a wall somewhere, right above the copy machine.
It depends on if she leaves it in a bad place, like she is right now. You know,
so
because she's even rude to Jessica when Jessica comes in. And Jessica's like, "I told you." Well, yeah, a different kind of rude to Jessica. It's like calling Jessica a liar, and it's like, when has Jessica ever lied to you? You know, allegedly, as you like to say, Hogarth. Allegedly.
Well, she's going to say and do anything, Jeri, to justify her actions. I mean, she's still trying to get with her former girlfriend, Kith, and she accidentally sent a text message to the partner.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Just like, what?
Just
sweetie,
and just emotional manipulation there. I cringed reading that. I was like, why do we have to read it? I don't care. I was like, ugh.
It's she's a hot mess. That's all there is to it. She's just a hot mess.
Yeah.
What else? We've got Salinger. He's doing his thing. Oh, they go. Jessica and Trish, they're gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
How do you put this? They come across this thing. They're like, everybody makes mistakes. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Everybody messes up. And oh, wait a minute. He must have killed sometime before this. He may have made a mistake. So we're gonna go dig into his past and find out, who he may have killed first.
Well, they originally thought it was his brother, which that's what I was saying last week was, he probably did something to his brother.
I gotta say, Trish's idea of a meltdown is she can't find her keys and her car alarm is going off.
I'm so triggered right now.
I can't hear. It's so loud. I was like,
the acting was so bad. I don't know if it was, she wasn't really trying that hard just because it looked like a rinky dink, small town, whatever. And she probably thought, they were a bunch of hobunks or whatever. And they probably wouldn't know.
And something else too, you got to think about because Jessica goes in, she's trying to get the report on Salinger's brother to see if that was for sure a tractor tip over, I think is what it was. Or if Salinger had something to do with it.
That's called cow tipping.
And it
was the rollover.
The rollover.
Yeah.
Or if it was more of a or if it actually was an accident, the cop was was that
cop
a jerk?
Was annoying.
Was that a she being a jerk? Is she not being a jerk? I don't know. I mean, I would think that you would be able to request that information without running up against a roadblock like that. I mean, especially if you're a private investigator. And if you've got a cop that's withholding information from you as a private investigator,
not a good look.
Yeah, it's not a good look. And
I would think you'd be able to file a FOIA.
For your information.
Yes.
Right?
I don't know what it's called. I just know it's called FOIA. FOIA.
Yeah.
Freedom of Information Act. Right?
Yeah, okay.
Information. Yeah. Freedom of information. And see, that's what I was thinking too, was that this has got to be some kind of, she should have access to this. I don't know why she wouldn't have access to this,
And the cop was like, I'm trying to protect him. And I'm like, protect him from what?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was like, wait a minute. If you're trying to protect him, what exactly are you protecting him from? What did he do? And what do you know about?
Well, my question is, And it's been, I've had this issue throughout this whole series. Jessica will say, well, I'm a private investigator, but she never shows proof. There's no business card, or don't they have to carry some kind of ID saying that they're a investigator?
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. But I'm just like, well, why should I believe you're an investigator? Where's your proof?
Well, and even the cop says something along the lines of this one. She's like, "Oh, I know who you are. We've got a TV. We have TVs down here."
She was watching the news clip conveniently when Jessica shows up,
And well, she brings it. Oh yeah, that's on the internet. Everything you see on the internet's true. And I'm just, she's got a point. Yeah, you're right. Everything I see on the internet is true. Yes, you're absolutely right. Yes. I did nothing.
No.
I did nothing.
Well, he was kind of pixelated there, so I don't know if his internet was bad or.
But also too, there he is. There he is. Mom playing Fortnite again.
Yeah, the bandwidth was acting up there, so.
I lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, and so we've got to throw Trish in. Patsy needs a. Well, first off, she goes to the bathroom. I'm like, what are you gonna do? You gonna climb up through the ceiling and go drop? Come on, Jess. Think better. Oh, Patsy needs a meltdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right. So here's where things get messed up.
And both cops run out. That was a little surprising too.
Both cops run out, but two, the same cop that runs out to Trisha is the same one that confronts. Hang on.
Who's Trisha? Bless you.
Thank you, Trish. The female cop that runs out to Trish. Is the same one that again confronts Jessica in the backyard of the friend's house. And then Trish shows up there too, and she's like, "Hold it, I'm videoing you." See, as a cop, I'm thinking, this
who the hell are you?
This chick was conveniently pitching a fit in front of our office, and now she's conveniently in the backyard here videoing me. Let's put two and two together.
I'm surprised she didn't have another meltdown.
So, stop! You're being recorded. Okay, you can watch me shoot her then.
Yeah, that's like, why would that stop the cop? That doesn't make any sense. Because that video is just going to be used as evidence. Like, it's not like she can post it on YouTube.
Right. Well, and even still, I'm looking at it going, okay, she's warning her. She's telling her to stop doing what she's doing. Stop or I will shoot. Now, the only thing that would get the cop in trouble, my guess would be that she was unarmed, that Jessica was unarmed. So she really had no reason to shoot her. Jessica was not.
And she'd have to shoot her in the back.
Well, and Jessica wasn't really posing a threat to anyone. Yeah. It wasn't like she was charging anybody or anything. Yeah. She was just where she shouldn't have been. And I don't think you can use deadly force on a trespass. So
no.
I mean,
but man, the episode took a dark turn there though, when the body was there the whole
really
time.
Did. And again, you see the mom, So it turns out Salinger's friend disappeared at some point. There is, it was a high school friend, wrestling friend, whatever. And he disappeared at some point. Jessica kind of put two and two together and said, "Okay, this was the kill. This is where we needed to look." Sees the picture again. She's putting two and two together. Where did this gazebo come from? Oh, well, the team helped build it. And Salinger was like the lead in that. And it was like,
Well, also, the father fills in a lot. They were, they were good friends, and what was his son's name? Nathan, something like that.
Nathan, yeah.
And they were both good, but Nathan just had that natural talent. He was very gifted. He was just a lot better. And of course, I'm sitting there thinking, oh yeah.
Well, this is
Salinger didn't like that.
No, he didn't. And this is, like I said, this is pointing a lot more to Salinger's modus operandi and people that he targets. His friend was a natural talent at wrestling, and that made him better. He didn't have to work as hard like Salinger does. And that's the way that Salinger sees like superheroes now as well, to where it's, well, you don't have to work as hard to get where you are. You're just there, and I have to work. So I'm jealous of you, and I don't like you, and you've got to be
you're
put
cheating, basically. You're cheating.
With your natural talent, you cheat. And really, that's kind of what his friend did too. His friend didn't do that. His friend just had, the natural talent. And that was why Salinger, in my opinion, yes, targeted him. And that's where it kind of grew from, and that's where it stems from. And the mom, why would the mom not want, if somebody's there wanting to help, why would you not want?
It gives you closure,
Well, I think from the very little we got out of her, evidently there's been people there several times over the years, investigators and whoever, and I think she was just over it. Like, don't get my hopes up again. But then on the other side is like, well, don't you want to know? Don't you want closure?
That's
what I was thinking.
Want to know?
But I don't know. I just feel like she was annoyed at the whole thing. And of course, Jessica, she doesn't come off well.
Maybe she had lost hope. Like,
she comes off annoying.
Yeah. She comes off like she doesn't want to be there, So.
But yeah, I mean, you see people who, they're looking for a loved one or whatever. And then, the crazies just come out. You get people who, they're psychic, or, they had a dream or something. You just, all the weirdos come out saying they know. And then, you try to follow up on those leads regardless, because, you want closure. But then it's just like, after a while, it's just like, just fucking leave me alone.
Well, and it's like too that you said the psychics, when the psychics come out. I just remember there was that one case, and I can't even remember who it was, where the girl went missing. The psychic came in and said, "Oh, she's dead. She's been drowned somewhere, blah, 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 blah." And then turns out they had kept her alive, and she was in somebody's basement, and she ended up getting out like 10 years later or something like that. And the psychic was like, yeah, okay, so I screwed up. It's like, no, you're fake. You're a fraud.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there's another one. And this was done on live TV. This is eons ago. But the interviewer was holding up a picture, and she said, this girl went missing, blah, 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 blah. And she's asking the psychic, because the psychic had been saying, well, I know what happened to her, blah, blah. And she comes up with this elaborate story, the psychic does. And the interviewer is like, are you sure about that? And she goes, yeah. I'm very sure. She goes,
oh,
the little girl is me.
Yeah. This is my second grade picture. Yeah.
I was just like, oh my God.
Got him.
How embarrassing.
That's awesome.
Ooh. Now I'm thinking of a story to where maybe if somebody wanted to get away with the murder, what you do is you unalive the person, you stash their body, you position it in a certain way, blah blah blah, whatever, and then you come forward,
build a gazebo over it.
No, you come forward as the psychic and say, I'm having this strong vibe that this person is no longer here. And in fact, you'll probably find him at this location in this position. I've got this strong sense that that's where he is. Oh, look, he's a psychic and he got it. Yay! Yahoo for you.
You get the $30,000 reward.
Right.
Get away with murder and get paid for it at the same time.
And get paid for it. Yeah.
Yeah, but then the problem is you start doing that too much.
If anybody out there is like an author or something like that and wants to write that up into a book, I want to cut back, kick back on that, because that was my idea. You heard it here first. It's my idea. Anyway, but yes, Jessica goes and basically digs this kid up from underneath the gazebo, which was really, again, I like when Jessica uses her powers. There's nothing special about him. She's just stupid strong, but she sits there and flips that gazebo up. They're like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And yeah, come to find out their kid had been buried in their backyard for, what was it, like 15 years, something like that?
15 years. Yeah.
So
all those times they sat out there just enjoying themselves.
Yep. Right below
right
them,
there.
right underneath their feet.
I guess that's why I always have a GPS tracker on me. So if I do go missing, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, he's under the gazebo right there." Okay. Well.
But let me think. Then she's just got to go and poke. Yeah, she's just got to go and poke the bear at this point too.
This part was hilarious.
Yeah,
with her wrestling him, wrestling him.
You could just see him getting pissed off, because he's teaching these kids, and he's like showing off in front of them, and plus he thinks he's going to outwit Jessica.
Yeah. Oh, just snap. You want to just do it. Just beat me. You want to. And again, he's going to outwit Jessica, but doing this, he knows that there's people with cameras there, so they'll be recording it. So when she does snap and beat him up, now there's video evidence of her threatening him and beating him and blah 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 blah. And he's not really, he may think he's smart, but he's not really. He's very obvious about it, He's like, okay, watch this. It's something I saw coming from a mile away. So if I can see it coming from a mile away.
Well, some people are book smart. And some people are street smart. He's not particularly street smart.
Yeah. And but she kind of stumbled onto his trigger too, something that sets him off, which is, she finds out some information about him, and then just basically throws it back in his face, like, "Hey, I know about
Nathan.
Nate. Is this the way you dealt with Nathan?" And of course that triggers him, because now he's like, "Oh, you know something you're not supposed to know." And without saying too much, that comes into play in the next episode. So,
but she really humiliates him, because the kids, he's coaching these kids and they're clapping and cheering for her. And that's got to get his goat.
It will. And it's, that's like I said, that she doesn't just poke the bear. It's like she walks up to the bear while it's sleeping and then kicks it in the kidneys. And then instead of running away, just sits there and goes, "What you going to do about it?" So,
Well, she's smirking throughout the whole thing. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was great.
And two, he set it up. He's the one that said, "Okay, we're going to do this," and of course, cameras rolling. everywhere you look, there's a camera. Everybody's got their phone out and recording.
And he lays out the rules. You can't do this. You can't do that. Blah, blah, blah.
So,
of course, the very last one, she body slams him. And oops. I guess you win. Body slamming's not allowed.
Oh, it's like with kids. It's like when your sibling says, "Don't do this," and then so you do it, and you're like, "Oh, guess I lost." It's like who can punch the lightest, and you go, "Boom!" Oh, well, I lost.
You win.
Yeah.
Let's see who can hit the softest. Ready? 1, 2, 3. But yeah, again, just poking the bear, and you've of course got what's his name was standing there too? Malcolm, yeah, because Malcolm's looking for him as well, and he even tells Jessica, "Look, I'm not working for Hogarth on this one. I'm on your side with this one." And mainly because Malcolm knows who Salinger is, and yeah, he showed up. And all of a sudden there's Salinger in his office, and he knows that Salinger is after Eric and his sister, and
plus he's tried to kill Jessica twice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm trying not to go too much into the next episode because it really kind of unravels a lot right there. So I'll just keep my mouth shut.
Shut your mouth.
I don't want to spoil things.
Yeah. Get it out of your mind.
Spoiler-free zone here, man. Wait till next week. And you know what? Even though I've seen the episode already, and I mean, just like recently have seen the episode already, I'm going to go back and watch the end because it is the episode's really good next week. Don't miss next week's MCU Monday because it's a good one. Or it will be a good one. Trust me. But next week's our last show until after Daredevil too, though, isn't it? We'll do Jessica Jones next week, and then the week after that, we got Daredevil Born Again Season 2 starting up. So we've got one more week with Jessica, and then we're on Daredevil. Yeah, that's right, Debbie. Tomorrow's the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
She's looking at it like,
one more week.
Right, yeah. One more week. One more week. Well, we got this week, so 2 more weeks. Fine, 2 more weeks. But
regarding Daredevil, I haven't seen anything official, and I didn't have time to look it up because we were crazy busy at work today. But I seen a little thing, a couple of things on TikTok that said Wesley was back.
I saw something about that too.
I did. Yeah, it was. I think so. I think it was in a teaser or something, or behind the scenes photo, because I saw it too with Fist
teaser too. Because I saw.
Yeah, there was like a 30-second teaser or something.
Well, and it was what do you call it? Like I saw, a teaser, and of course, the only thing that really drug me into, because I was like, I want to skip this. I'm going to skip this. It's Daredevil Born Again. I don't want to watch it. And then I saw Jessica, so I was like, oh, there's Jessica Jones. We're talking about her. And then I watched the entire thing, and I'm like, oh no, what have I done? Because I'm trying to avoid anything from this second season. Just because.
Well, they really haven't released a trailer. Because I seen somebody
really
complaining about that. They were like, "Oh, I think what's her face? Oh shoot, we had her on the show."
Megan from Vigilante.
Yeah. I was watching her reaction to one of the teasers. And she said, what's up with the marketing? Because we have yet to get a trailer. Frankly, I'm glad.
I'm fine with it.
We're just getting these little teaser things here and there, and I'm fine with it.
I have no problem with it because, like I said, I'm trying to go into this spoiler-free.
As blind as possible.
Exactly. Well, I mean, I really have as blind as Daredevil.
And I seen something. I haven't seen anything.
I did see the two.
What?
Oh, the signs of Matt Murdock missing and Daredevil's wanted.
Oh, yeah. I did see something today several times. I have not seen anything official, and I'm not even sure who started this, but allegedly, supposedly, reportedly, Sebastian Stan is going to be a daddy.
Well, how about that? Who's the mommy?
The girl he's been dating for the last year or so. I don't know her name. She's an actress. I just don't remember her name. But I thought, oh.
Well, maybe it'll be a beautiful, beautiful baby.
Well, she's cute, so. Of course, Sebastian's adorable, so.
I was going to say, if Sebastian Stan alone is enough to make the baby, yeah.
Well, let's see. If it's true, then Sebastian's baby and Chris Evans' babies can have play dates.
Yeah.
Do you honestly? Annabelle Wallace. Annabelle Wallace. Oh, she is cute. Look at her.
Told you.
I gotta look this up now.
Oh boy.
Hey, if you can gloat over men, we're allowed to gloat over women. I don't even know what she's been in.
Yeah.
Oh
man.
She was in that Tom Cruise crap thing, The Mummy. She was in Annabelle. She was in X-Men First Class. Who was she in X-Men First Class?
Morgan
Woodley.
One of the ones that got killed.
I think I know who she was.
Early on.
I was gonna say, I think that was. Yeah, I think she was in the group of the mutants there. Yeah.
Zoe Kravitz. Her name's Annabelle Wallace, and she was in the movie Annabelle. Go figure. Oh, it just says she was a co-ed.
Oh. Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
She was in X-Men.
Okay.
I wasn't in X-Men, so
keeping it in the family, keeping it Marvel.
I actually walked in the background. Yeah.
You know what? If I could sit there and say I was a co-ed,
she was just living in the area.
I'd be all kinds of excited about it. So,
and
I was in X-Men First Class. You were, yeah. I was a background character, but I was there. You can see me for like 3 frames.
I walked across
the
screen. You know,
I seen an interview with Ryan Gosling, and of course he's doing a press tour for Hail Mary Project, and I had totally forgot he was in this movie. He goes, "Yeah, I was." He said he was a background character in the movie Remember the Titans. And I'm like,
yeah, he was one of the football players.
But he wasn't a background character. Background character is just somebody that's there and doesn't have any lines. He had several lines. Excuse me.
Yeah. He even has his dance scene, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, that was not a background character, Ryan.
No. No. Oh,
you were a supporting cast member.
I was going to say, yeah. Well, maybe when you get to the star status that he is, that's the background character now. I don't know.
Yeah, background character.
Did you see the poster of La La Land
behind the main character and just in the background? And
yeah,
I just thought it was funny. It made me laugh when I seen that.
Yeah. Do you see the La La Land poster he remade for
with
Rocky for the movie? Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Oh gosh.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking off work early Thursday and going to see that.
What, La La Land?
No, Project Hail Mary.
Oh.
La La Land's like what, 4 or 5 years old? I can watch that at home.
It's 10. It came out in 2016.
Oh, is it 10? See, well, I probably didn't watch it when it first came out. I waited till it started streaming somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go see Project Hail Mary, David, Friday. Maybe I'll fit it in La La Land before that.
Honestly, that's one of those ones where I'm curious about it, but I can wait till streaming. I didn't read the book, so I don't know.
I did, but my oldest son, when they announced that they were doing this movie, my oldest texted me and he said, "You're gonna love this movie, but read the book." And I'm like, okay, my son's usually not wrong when it comes to movies. So I was just like, and so I read it over the summer. I don't know if I'll remember every little thing, but yeah, excellent book. If you haven't read it, of course, now it's too late, but see the movie, then read the book.
I had,
yeah.
What was it? It was,
yeah, I'm excited.
No, the only thing that I've seen, I mean, they did a Lego set for it where it's like it's, I guess, the spaceship or space station or whatever he's on. It does some cool stuff, and I've had a lot of people say it's really neat. But again, it's not that I don't have any desire to see it. It's more I have no desire to drop $50 to go to the theater for a night to see it.
How much?
Well, if I go, I'm gonna have to take the kids, and I'm gonna have to get a bucket of popcorn and a big drink. And by the time all is said and done, and I've bought 3 tickets, popcorn, and a big drink, and probably a candy bar too, I'm gonna be out $50. So,
yeah, and they wonder why theaters are not doing well.
Yeah.
So
the last,
how much are your tickets?
Last bit of Marvel news, alumni. Michael B. Jordan won Best Actor last night. I was very happy, very happy. I didn't think. I think Sinners could have taken Best Picture. I had watched one battle after another. It was all right. It was okay.
I liked the meme that DiCaprio made.
That was so hilarious. I about fell out of my chair. I didn't watch it live. I usually don't watch it live. I just seen the TikTok highlights.
And he also stole Pedro Pascal's mustache. Funny enough.
Yeah, I heard about that. No, my big thing was, or what I heard, or the one little, because I didn't watch the Oscars. I haven't watched the Oscars in years, mainly because
we were doing Cam Show,
Yeah, we were doing that. Most of the crap that's on there, I've never even seen, but it's nominated for Best Picture. I've never even heard of. and it's nominated for Best Picture, I'm just like, I mean, this year was a little different because I have heard of Sinners, I have heard of what was it, One Last Battle, or One Battle After Another. I'm sorry. So I mean, there was a few this year, but for the most part, I'm just like, I've never even heard of half this crap, and I don't care. But the one thing that I did see, it was I think it was Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans were up on the stage, and they were talking about that he was giving him the underwear that Channing Tatum wore in Magic Mike, and Channing's out in the audience going, I'm gonna need those back.
Bro, I gotta
show. Show after this, man. Come on, I gotta go to work. I thought
gonna get money,
and
man.
Also, Debbie, another Marvel alumni, Ludwig Göransson won Best Original Score for Sinners. So he's got 3. Black Panther, Oppenheimer, and now Sinners. So.
Well, and then Ryan Coogler won for, was it director?
Ryan Coogler, yeah.
Screenplay, one of the two.
Screenplay. It was Best Adapted Screenplay, yeah.
Yeah. One Battle After Another and Sinners. They pretty much ran away with the
controlled the night.
They won most everything.
Yeah.
They controlled a lot, and Marty Supreme got zilch.
Yeah, it was funny. Whenever someone from One Battle After Another won, they were like one award after another. So. But it's funny, Marty Supreme, he also doesn't win. So.
I thought Timothy Chalamet.
But it's all right. Chalamet will win eventually. Chalamet will win eventually.
I thought / think that Chalamet's getting a bad rap on that, to be honest with you. I saw the interview, and
I do
people
too.
have taken it way out of context, and y'all just need to shut up and leave him alone. All right? He does good work.
I'm not even basing my opinion on that.
Part 3 comes out.
I just haven't really particularly cared for him. I don't get the hype. I really don't. I'm just
that's worse.
I'm sorry. He's everybody like drools over him and just hypes him up, and I'm just like,
wow, that's somebody that Debbie doesn't find cute. Wow, I'm kind of.
I mean, he's okay. I'm not saying he's ugly, but I'm just saying. I think I watched him in Willy Wonka. He was all right.
I had no desire to see that one.
I watched it in streaming, but it was all right. But I'm just like, I don't know what else he's been in outside of Dune, but I'm just like, I don't get it.
I don't get it. Yeah, there was Little Women, Greta Gerwig's Little Women. He was good in.
I didn't see that.
So yeah, that one's good. So, but anyway, yeah.
All right. Anything else? We good?
I think that's all the Marvel news I know.
Awesome.
Outside of Spider-Man's trailer, supposedly tomorrow. I still think it's too early. Watch it be a 20-second teaser.
Right. No, it'll be the teaser announcement. Like
that's all I need, honestly. So
it's just for me, it's just too soon. But
shameless plugs. What do we got tonight, Debbie?
Tomorrow night on the Sith Dominion, our good friends over there, they are doing. It's basically like a what if Star Wars. Like what if Luke had went to Alderaan and Leia went to Tatooine, or what if Luke had beaten the Emperor, yada, 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 yada. So they'll be doing that tomorrow night. Wednesday, we'll have a new episode of War of the Stars. Thursday, we will be back with Clone Wars on Cantina Happy Hour.
I think it's just a one episode.
Yeah, it's Dark, or is it Shadow Warrior? I think is what it's called.
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, a new trailer for Darth Maul, Shadow Lord, came out. God, that looks good. Jesus Christ. Woo! Saturday Gauntlet, and then Sunday we'll have a new episode of the miniseries Battlestar Galactica.
Awesome.
I think that's it.
Andrew, shameless plugs. What have you got?
Yeah, we'll see. My signal's cutting in and out, so y'all let me know if I get choppy. Last night on Came in Focus, we did a Robert Duvall retrospective, which was a lot of fun. Next week we will be doing 12 Angry Men. So looking forward to that.
The Henry Fonda.
That's the one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one, the original, and then Saturday on the Dang It Stand, we'll be going live for Before the Cape, episodes 13 and 14 of season 2. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Awesome. To add on to Andrew's thing, I was part of the Robert Duvall retrospective at Cam and Focus yesterday, and we had a good time with that. But other than that, I don't have anything. So join us next week for an amazing. This one is a top-rated episode for on IMDb. Nice. For Jessica Jones, and it is a great episode. So join us next week for our last episode for a while of Jessica Jones until after Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Yes, excellent. But join us next week right here on MCU Mondays. We will see all of you next week. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Mash that little bell icon for notifications so you know when we go live. We'll see all of you next week. Y'all all have a great rest of your week. Bye, guys.
Shit! Language. No one else is going to deal with the fact that Cap just said language. I know. For gosh sake, watch your language. That's not going away anytime soon. You bet your ass.
Steve, you said a bad language word.
Did you tell everyone?
Out with the platinum bastard.
Steve doesn't like that kind of talk.
You know what, Romanoff? Fury, you son of a bitch.
Ooh, you kiss your mother with that mouth?